Hi, I'm Jeff Rebudal, the Director and Assistant Clinical Professor for the Arts and Entertainment Management graduate program here at the Lubin School of Business at Pace University. I'm here with two lovely, amazing students here in the program, and here we're to have a conversation about the program, about where they're at, and hopefully some of this information will be informative if you're looking for programs or just want to know more about the Arts and Entertainment program, graduate program here at Pace University. But before we start, I'd like these two lovely individuals, human beings, to introduce themselves. But I'll start, first, and then they'll chime in right after that. As I said, I'm Jeff Rebudal. My preferred pronouns are he, him, his. I have a very professional degree, professional background in dance and choreography, as well as many arts leadership positions in for-profit and not-for-profit as well. And I'm happy to be here with these two amazing students. Mariana.
Hi, so I am Mariana. I am original from Lima, Peru. My background is in marketing, product marketing, and sales. I worked for the hospitality industry for many years, 7 years, doing marketing and sales for restaurants in Peru, such as Chili's. And then I decided to change my career path for the media and entertainment industry in the US. So I started looking for programs, and this program at Pace was the perfect fit for what I was looking for, because I was kind of looking at mixing between MBA classes and also to get an overview of how the entertainment industry and arts industry work in the US in order to get my dream job. And yeah, that's my background.
Great. Thank you, Mariana. Evander?
Hey everybody, my name is Evander. My pronouns are he, him. I'm born and raised in Brooklyn, but I'm now a Manhattan resident. My background is in music and business. I'm a pianist. I also compose music and I produce as well. I currently work as an admin professional in the performing arts for an orchestra here based in New York City. And I'm really excited about the PACE program. This is my second semester and it's been going really lovely so far.
Great. It's great. It's good to have both of you here. You can see we have the for-profit TV, film, media, as well as the live arts or performing arts. So very broad spectrum here. So tell us at least three, if not two adjectives that describes your experiences here at Pace University and at the Lubin School of Business. Who wants to go first?
I could go first.
Yeah.
I would say challenging, enriching, and well-rounded.
Nice.
I could keep going, but it's only right.
those are very they hit a lot of spots, good spots there for the program and for the university. Evander?
Yeah, I second that as well, Mariana. Mine would be effective, enthusiastic, and collaborative.
Good. Awesome. Evander, could you share with us at least one key reason why you chose to study arts and entertainment management here at Pace University?
So there are a number of reasons, but one that really stands out is when I first noticed the curriculum, I was checking it out online on the website, and I just realized how straightforward it was and how sort of relative it was to what actually happens in the field of performing arts management and even just other disciplines of arts management as well. So that was one thing that really caught my eye about it.
Yeah, it's I call it a very efficient program. Most programs are like a 2-year program. We're very quick, one can finish it. Theoretically in a year. We've had 1-2 students who've done that already, but most on the average will complete the degree program in 3 or more, depending on their other types of responsibilities. Some of them work full-time, some of them have families, and just want to take either their time or as efficiently as possible to complete the degree program. Great. Mariana, so you mentioned your position that you currently work at. How has the program helped you in this position, perhaps, Or how does the program assist or guide you in internships or other types of opportunities for you to perhaps maybe meet professionals in the field in the arts and entertainment industries?
Well, I do value a lot what Paige has teach me or taught me. What I can highlight the most would be that it's not only theory, you just don't get like a bunch of readings and that's it. It's a lot of practice and being in the field. I really appreciated that in your classes and during your classes, you brought a lot of speakers from different industries. And we were able to network with them, connect with, I think it's pretty key because sometimes it's just about reading and exams and projects, but you don't really put yourself out there and see how it actually works. So for me, it helped me that the networking site, connecting with different people. And also another thing that complement that would be career services at Pace University. I think they are great. I started working with them even before I started the master's program while I was in Peru, doing my LinkedIn, my resume, practicing from interviews. So yeah, I think that's what helped me most. And yeah, connecting with people, networking, having the speakers. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's important. I always feel, in addition to the information that you receive during the classes, to have professionals contextualize it for you in terms of what's currently happening here in the respective industries, whether it's in TV film, event management, fundraising, and all of the above. So yeah.
No, and also to add on that, I started my job as an intern, but then I had to start networking again in order to get the position I have now. So I could like put on practice what I learned at Pace.
Yeah.
Now in real life.
Yeah, networking is key. I always tell you, I always told you guys from the first day of classes or advising, network.
Yeah.
Never stress that enough. And whether we're having conversations like this or in class. Great. Evander, the program is very comprehensive. I think a lot of students are very attracted to the program because of the type of courses. Probably when you guys were looking at the different programs, the course offerings and content are quite ideal and relevant to what's going on in respective industries in the for-profit and not-for-profit. In addition to that, we try to ensure the dialogue about IDEA, diversity, equality, equity, that is, accessibility, et cetera, in those wonderful acronyms. How has the program sort of allow you to address IDEIA in terms of the courses or the programs or things that happen in class, or at least in your experience?
Sure, absolutely. So in the courses that I've taken so far, we have been doing a lot of collaborative projects, a lot of group work, and essentially we do things from event curation, even up to strategic planning and all types of sort of like in-depth strategies and sort of like doing arts programming essentially. And in each of these, I've found that there's always an element of EDI that is either required or strongly encouraged to incorporate into the projects that we're doing. And so as a group, regardless of what backgrounds we're coming from, we're able to collectively make sense of sort of EDI as it relates to the projects that we're working for, the event that we might be creating, because we're dealing with public-facing things, even if it's like a classwork project. You know, essentially these events can go live if we did put in the work. And so there's always that element of EDI that should be incorporated into it. And I think in the future, we won't even have to talk about it. It'll just be a part of what we're doing. But I feel like what PACE is doing with the curriculum, especially in this program, it makes sense because our field in the arts is we're a little behind on that. And so I think that it's good to keep the conversation going.
Yeah, I will look forward to the day when I give out assignments and and the component of IDA is not like it's given. We're like, oh, we got this, Jeff. It's already it's almost like it's second nature. It's what we do. We don't have to be in. It's not that it's an assignment that you have to have this, versus it will have it, right? It will address this in some way, shape, or form. Excellent. You know, we're coming down towards the end of this lovely chat we're having. Could you share some last words of advice for whether it's a student or someone that's looking for at programs, or just in general, some good words of advice from each of you?
Yes, I would say do things with purpose, be curious, take it day by day, because in this like path of our careers where we're trying to either change our industry, the industry that we came from, or get a better job, it could be, and get very frustrated. So take it day by day and believe in yourself. Yeah.
Thank you. Evander?
Awesome. Yeah, I'd say whether you are working in the field or you'd like to work in the field of arts management, this program is probably the program for you. You know, and I say that from the perspective of someone who has been working in the arts for nearly 5 years now, after graduating with an undergraduate degree. And so this program just speaks so much to everything that I'm currently doing and sort of my trajectory of where I actually want to go in my career.
Great, thank you so much. Any other thoughts before we sign off? I really enjoyed hearing you guys talk about the program, about each other. And thank you so much for this opportunity to share your experiences about the Arts and Entertainment Management graduate program. And I hope that from those who were viewing this, that they get some if anything, some information, not all, that they'll take with them with whether they're making a decision about a program or just other things that in life in general. Thank you so much.